let's see. Do we have audio? Yes, we do. We have gameplay. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, wait. Let's load up the game. I'm gonna wait a few minutes to get into this whole drama concerning MiHoYo, Genshin Impact, streamers, players, everyone involved. I'm gonna give me a couple minutes. We're gonna get right into it. It is a doozy. You would think MiHoYo would have learned their lesson with the anniversary, but it appears they have not yet, because here we are again with another drama. Oh yes, another one.
More speed.
Okay. So let's get right to Spiral Abyss. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. And let me just check, comment, let me know if you can hear me, what you're thinking. I'm checking on YouTube, everything, Twitch. Right now, there's so much drama. Not just like with MiHoYo and Genshin Impact, we also have the drama between OBS and Streamlabs, which is totally understandable. Yeah, there's so much going on. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Get everything up. All right. So it looks like everything's good on that end. Don't have a co-streamer today. My co-streamer is ill, so we wish her a very, very well recovery. So we're gonna get right on into this. I have to focus up, adjust my camera for this. Okay, so let's have a conversation. We would have thought that MiHoYo would have learned their lesson with the anniversary banner, but it looks like they did not. Honestly, at this point, I think MiHoYo just doesn't. I don't even know what to say. I feel like they don't have a good sense of marketing. They don't know how to market, especially like with this new world of streamers and everything going on. They just don't know what they're doing, how to properly market. They've been just having scandal after scandal after scandal, because between the anniversary scandal, not scandal, but like drama, we had the whole Elon Musk thing, which they deleted that tweet so quickly. And then we are now to this. So to get caught up, MiHoYo is doing a event. The event is you get a free glider. And the way you get this free glider is you have to sub to Genshin Impact streamers on Twitch. Okay, so let's go over this, because just that sentence sounds fine, because like, you know, you're supporting your players, supporting the fan base, you know, kind of giving back in a way, I guess, to them. It's a kind of a bizarre way to give back, but you know what? We'll take it. As a small streamer, I need everything that I could get for recognition and things like that. I totally get it. I thought that would be cool. At first, however, once you start reading into it, it's not good. It is not good, because the streamers that you have to sub to are essentially going to be the top 1%. So I'm gonna go
I've
into
seen
this
aristocrats share the same
from the
cultural
side
heritage,
of a small
but the knights
streamer,
had enough sense to do
and I'm
away
also
with
gonna
all the
go over
superfluous
it
detail.
into the aspect of the bigger streamers, because both sides just they just hurt both sides, because this contract is not good at all. So as a small streamer, it didn't make sense to only promote your top 1% of Genshin Impact streamers. So here's the deal. For marketing, kind of, you want to go beyond and get new people to join your fandom, discover the game, because more people equals more money. That's just marketing 101. But if you're, you know, promoting people that are already Genshin Impact streamers, you're not going to be getting new players because they already play the game. That makes no sense. So for them to have been like, yeah, we're just going to promote the streamers that we pick that are the top 1% of the streamers, and not promote like anyone who is like lower than, what was it, like 500k concurrent viewing, which is incredibly freaking hard to get, is insane. MiHoYo could have used this opportunity to give back to their smaller streamers and said, hey, you can sub to any Genshin Impact streamer or anything like that. They didn't have to even do the sub. They could have just said, hey, watch 2 hours of a Genshin Impact streamer. That would have been fine. It would have had a great effect on the streaming community. But no, what they ended up doing is pick the top 1 to 2% of Genshin Impact streamers already have huge audiences, and being like, hey, pay these streamers money and you can get the glider. It doesn't make sense. It's very insulting to anyone who's like a smaller streamer who do play Genshin Impact a lot, especially if they play it religiously. Like it's very insulting. I don't understand the mindset at all, because it doesn't make any sense marketing wise. Because these are already the top 1 to 2% of streamers for Genshin, so their fan base already plays the game. MiHoYo's getting nothing out of this but negative publicity, so it makes no sense. Like, at all.
I must say,
so, thank you for the
Laughing
sub.
_Fox just subscribed. 18
Thank
months
you for the
laughing
sub.
face.
So, it makes no sense on MiHoYo's part to have only been promoting the top 1% and say, hey, you have to give them 2 subs. Like, that makes no sense. But it doesn't end there. It does not end there, because when you start actually looking at this contract that these top streamers had to sign, a lot of them rejected it, and it's for a good reason. So in this contract, you had to only play Genshin Impact for 2 weeks straight. And within those 2 weeks, you could only be positive about the game. So essentially, they're telling you you can only say good things about the game, and you had to play it for 2 weeks. And do those streamers get compensation for that? They do not. And it gets worse, because not only do they not get compensated from MiHoYo for playing their game on their stream for 2 dedicated weeks, they cannot get sponsorships during those 2 weeks. So those streamers cannot get any other income for those 2 weeks. That is insane. No big streamer should have signed that contract, because it's insulting to the streamer. It's just insulting, and I feel like it's just that MiHoYo does not understand the community. They don't understand streaming. They don't understand really anything about it. So I feel like that's a big part of it.
All right then.
But
I'll teach you. Oh yes. I'll teach
It's
you
just,
all right.
it's insane.
Mark my
This,
words.
the amount of censorship too, of like you can only say good things about the game. Um, it's insane. I know MiHoYo has a lot of problems when it comes to streaming. I've seen it before because I've seen their sponsorship thing before, and I think like one of the times I had to stream the game like so many hours every single day, but MiHoYo also doesn't compensate you. So
The
it's
knights and
basically free
aristocrats share the
labor.
same cultural heritage. But the knights have enough sense
I'm
to
not
do away with all
100%
the
sure if
superfluous
MiHoYo's
detail.
getting any of the cut too, because a sub on Twitch, right? You only get, I think, $2 per sub. Like, so say that they get like, you know, half of that, then the streamer's only getting $1. The only people that this could have benefited was smaller streamers, because it would have exposed smaller streamers to more of the Genshin Impact fandom, got them better, you know, viewership. It would have helped their smaller fans. That was the only way they should have gone with
Want to
this,
learn some
because that's the
felonious
only
blade
way
work?
that in marketing wise would have
All right,
made
then.
sense.
I'll teach you. Oh yes. I'll
Yeah,
teach you all right.
it makes sense for
Mark
smaller
my
streamers because smaller
words.
streamers do not get sponsorships. Getting sponsorships is incredibly hard. Getting any recognition on Twitch is incredibly hard. Unless you have a dedicated fan base outside of Twitch, getting any recognition or anything is so freaking hard. And I don't think most people understand that. But not just that, the amount of insult that MiHoYo basically is doing to the creators that did sign this contract is insane. And I don't know why you would freaking sign this contract. Because even if you're saying, I'm going to give back to my audience, that's why I'm going to sign this contract, that's not giving back to your audience. That's the audience giving back to you, because the audience don't get anything for free. You get the free sub. I'm very confused by this.
Knights and aristocrats share
Like,
the same
there's
cultural
no
heritage.
good play on how to
But
do
the
this.
knights had enough
The
sense to do
only
away with all the
people that it
superfluous
made sense
detail.
to do were smaller streamers. But that's not the way that MiHoYo went. And it makes no sense. I have no idea. I wish somebody could enlighten me what they are thinking, what they were thinking, because this makes no sense. They are constantly doing things that make no sense. I mean, the whole Elon Musk tweet was so weird. I just can't. And they're just so out of touch, I feel like, with their fan base. They have no idea what streaming is. It's
Aristocratic etiquette is
I
all
really
just a
hope in the
show.
future
Just smile and
they
nod along.
change whoever they're doing for
I was forced to
marketing
learn all of the rules by
and
heart.
get someone else
Even
that
I don't
kind
take
of
them
has a better
seriously.
grasp or knows what they're doing, because obviously their marketing team right now has absolutely no idea what they're doing. So I'm really hoping for the best of the future, but this is a constant thing now with MiHoYo that I really, really don't like. And going over that announcement and everything was just insane last night. Like, not only did you just insult your smaller fan base, but you just insulted your big streamers. It made no sense. Yeah, there's nothing going on in the game, so dedicating 2 weeks of it would be brutal. Also, if I didn't know Genshin or wanted to watch somebody who was doing this event, it would have seemed boring to watch them farm flowers or ore for
Knights and
3 hours, yeah.
aristocrats share the
The
same
only thing I
cultural
can think of
heritage.
is they thought
But the knights had enough
it would be
sense
the
to
most
do away with all
accessible
the
thing, like not
superfluous
every
detail.
country has a KFC, but anyone with internet can get on Twitch. I'm not 100% sure if anybody with internet can get on Twitch, maybe. But then there's the question of why wouldn't they just put it in the game for us to buy? I don't understand why they wouldn't just put it in the game for us to buy. That would have made more sense. This seems like it's a marketing ploy, but this marketing ploy is just a total flop.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work?
Like, I
Alright
don't,
then,
I
I'll teach
really
you.
don't know what they were thinking with
yes,
this.
I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
And again, even if I was offered this kind of contract, I wouldn't have signed it. I wouldn't have signed it. Doing 2 weeks of dedicated Genshin play, and I am a star streamer, so I would have benefited greatly from this. Doing 2 weeks of dedicated Genshin play when there's literally nothing going on in the game right now is so tedious. I would have hated it. So I wouldn't have signed it. I wouldn't have told any other smaller streamer to sign it, just because it really is insulting to this streamer. I was speculating that MiHoYo keeps making drama for attention. Like, a lot of people actually started this during the Annie because of the drama. I don't think they're doing it for attention. I just feel like they're very out of touch, to be honest,
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work?
with their fan base, what's actually
All right
going
then,
on.
I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right.
I really don't think
Mark
they're doing it
my
on
words.
purpose. I would hope they're not doing it on purpose, because this is honestly very insulting. And I don't think that unless you stream, you kind of don't, I guess, get the full grasp of it. But even as a player, telling a player to go and sub twice or give 2 subs to somebody on Twitch, make a Twitch account that you may not even like, is like, bro, that's not the most accessible way. Twitch is not a platform that everyone uses. A lot of people, especially because of drama that just happened with Twitch that I can't even talk about on Twitch, that just happened, a lot of people are boycotting Twitch. So I don't know. I really don't. The Elon Musk thing was really, really gross, honestly. That's what made me change from doing all my dailies and Mondstadt, because I just kept getting Elon Musk after that, and I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with you, Della. Not after the Elon Musk tweet. Hey, Kronos, how are you doing tonight? What do you think about the new MiHoYo KFC glider drama going on? I honestly think a lot of people just aren't going to do it. Like, I really don't. Because I think most gamers don't care enough to go sub twice on Twitch to a streamer that they don't know. And the thing is, like, a lot of the bigger streamers did decline it because it is an insulting contract that they wanted the streamers to sign. So even people who have Twitch may not even do it just because they don't want to, their favorite streamers aren't even participating in it because they weren't asked, because they're not positive enough about the game, which is like really odd to me. Or they just weren't asked because they weren't big enough. It's been a lot of drama in the streaming world lately, because we also had the drama going on with Streamlabs, which is hilarious to me. Did they really just drop a survey right now? Hold on, let me go check that. Let me go check my mail. Hold on. Yeah, they did drop a survey. They did drop a survey. Oh my god. Let's look at this survey. Is it still showing on stream? Okay, let's look at this survey. Alright. I don't care if you know it. I'm bored. This is hilarious. This survey. What do I feel about this version of the game? I am neutral. Storyline. Very unsatisfied. If anyone knows, I was very disappointed with Izanuma. Oh, I love the music though. Combat. I'll do someone satisfied. Somewhat satisfied. I hated the labyrinth. There was a story this time. Literally, this was so bad. Oh, I absolutely loved this story. What is this one? Oh, I didn't like this. This event. I did not like it. Vent play was boring. Didn't like the gadgets. There we go. It was neutral. I hated this so much. I hated it so much. This is... Which of the following characters do I own? Toma, Hutao, and Tartaglia. I have all three of them. I am not satisfied with Child. I am very satisfied with that. And I'm someone. Oh my god, they have somewhat unsatisfied twice. Wait, so which one is it? I can't believe they dropped a survey during this. I cannot believe that. What do I want for feedback? Weak. Child is weak. My child is weak as hell, and I don't even know how or why. I don't want to share anything about Hutao. Oh my gosh, no. This, there we go. Mine kills the Prio Cube with... I don't know how... Mine is so weak. I'll pull him up in a second. Someone's satisfied. Someone's satisfied. Yeah, like... I don't even know why they want our feedback, because they don't take our feedback at this point. English. Can I just... Actually, that is going to... I like the co-op. Neutral. Oh my god, I feel like this is a way longer survey than normal. Got him to 10 friendships, so I need to swap him out of my team. Yeah. Current version. Izanuma was rushed. And disappointing. Please give us more. Give us more quality of life changes. Also, no, I was gonna say please stop making dumb choices of what is it called? Advertisement, because it's not working.
It is all just for show. Just smile and
Whatever you're doing, it's not working. It's time to go back to the drawing board.
nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules.
Yeah, so child, you just have to figure out how to properly use child. Mine just does no damage. Give me 1 second. I think it's because I have him mostly built as an elemental unit, whereas I use him more as a damage side. Let me pull him up. Oh, what the heck? I stole one of his things. I forgot I did. Like, I just recently stole it. He needs the hydro, which is... What is the hydro? Heart of Depth. And all of these... Oh, wait, here we go. Should I steal Sarah's? I need to grind for him, I guess. I'm gonna steal it from her. Okay. He has the stringless. Alright, what guys? What should we do tonight?
More speed.
I can show off my Eula. For anybody who was wanting to know about Eula, I will be putting out a video going over Eula a little bit. I am a Eula main, as most of you already know. She is so much fun to use. For me. Go fight the wolf. I can. I actually have to fight, I have to fight Dvalin, but I hate fighting Dvalin just because, like, the weird sideways thing it does. I wonder if we could get stats, though, on who is the fastest, in terms of movement of claymores, because I do feel like Eula. Oh, yeah, when Dee comes back, from being sick, we do need to do the Wheel of Death again. Kane, if you want to get on, let me know. If you want to get on and get on call, that we could do that. I'm just doing my dailies right now. Also, when I was doing research, Kane brought up to me that Rosaria's C6 benefits physical damage units. I'll pull her up C6. Attack speed. Because I was going over how People don't like to like Eula because she's slow. Because she's the Claymore, but in my opinion, she's not that slow. Yeah, I do feel like it's high for a Claymore. Okay, so let's pull up Rosario C6 here. So C6 Rosaria, attack decreases opponent's physical resistance by 20% for 10 seconds, which is really good for me because it worked really well for Eula, who is a physical attack unit. I have to build her though. What do you use? Ballad. I'm being honest though, guys. I haven't been building a lot of Mondstadt characters. Yeah. So with Eula, her cons are absolutely not worth it until you get to C6. So the one thing is, like, unless you like really love Eula and you really want to like get all of her cons for some reason, once you get her, you're good. You don't need to pull her again.
Beg for mercy.
Yeah, I feel like she moves a lot faster because her style is incredibly flowy. It's a very dancey. I don't think it's that slow. I know Kane doesn't like her because she's slow, because she's a Claymore, but she's doesn't feel that slow. Now, if I compare her to Ayaka, yeah, she's very slow compared to Ayaka, but I feel like Ayaka is one of the fastest units in the game, like Mona, to be honest. So Ito is only going to work well on a all Geo team. My speculation, so right now the speculation is that Zhao and Ganyu are going to be the next one for the rerun. But I kind of speculate that it's going to be Zhao and Zhongli. That's just what I'm saying. It's just as fast as who's notably fast. As a Claymore, she's not slow, but I'm used to Fish and Kaching. Yeah, they're like some of the fastest ones in the game. I can build my Eula better. So I went over this in a video going over Eula and the pros of Eula. Her domain is actually not hard to do, but for some reason it doesn't like to drop pale flame artifacts because artifacts random generator is awful. Ganyu and Zhao is suffering. They are definitely suffering if they do them together. Can I have his weapon from you? I don't know. I just have a feeling it's gonna be Zhao and Zhongli, to be honest.
More speed.
There was a very funny leak that said it was gonna be Zhao and Zhongli, but I don't know. We don't know the credibility of that because of it was a very sus. It was a very sus. That's my expectation. I kind of feel like it's gonna be Zhongli. I don't know why I feel like that. That's the vibe I get. And also, I absolutely hate this quest. As long as it's not Zhao and Ganyu and Zhongli. I mean, I can see me. Never mind. But there are rumors that they're going to make a new. Well, I wonder if eventually they'll move Albedo and Eula to a new standard. The only thing that I like about these 2 5-star rerun is that means I'm going to be getting Kazuha a lot faster. Kazuha will come home. I'm gonna make him a DPS. He's gonna be a monster. But especially with all the drama going on right now, I could see them doing a Zhongli rerun just because Zhongli is like their most popular character, and I feel like that might win over like their Chinese fans. I could see them doing that as like a damage control thing, but also just like in my head it just makes sense to rerun them together. Do you think Ye and Ganyu will run back to back? Probably. I could see just hoping I don't get Ganyu, Yai, Ayato back to back. I don't think Ayato is going to be coming still for a long bit, to be honest. Because there's like no leaks or anything of him. There's leaks of other characters that still aren't in the game, but none of Ayato. But we'll see, because they like to change their mind. Alright, who should we put on this team? Only leak is didn't they say he was in a suit?
Need my help as usual?
I kind of hope Ayato is a little ways off so I can save him. I think they will. What the heck happened? The fuck? Kane, can you fix that? That's what I'm trying to check. Can you fix it on your end?
But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
I'll go into my dashboard really quick. Well, how do I... Hold on a moment. How do I untime out people? Oh, yeah, I do have a caps thing. Let me... Oh, yeah, I do have a caps thing. I can change that. How many caps is it? That's what I'm wondering. Can you untime out
Inactivity
people?
serves no purpose whatsoever.
To use the unban command. Okay.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop
Let's
of
see.
constant motion. I stand before it, alone
Okay.
and
It
undreamed.
should be good. So you can use the. I'm sorry, I did not know that it would do that. Let me go change, because I did put some sensitive, like, because I switched over to stream elements. So stream elements auto, and I turned on like the sensitive things. So stream elements did that automatically. But let me double check. Give me 1 second. Because I don't like that. Hold on. Chatbots. Spam filters. Caps lock protection. Says exclude regulars. And so I have it for 10. Um 10 caps. Should I make it bigger maybe? Oh, hold on. Yeah, let me just change this. Give me a second. Max allowed in a message. Because if you're writing a long sentence, I'll do 100. There we go. I made it 125. Immune is to this as regulars, so I don't.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
I have remote 6. Maybe I should up that to 10. I have link protection on. But it says regulars. And it didn't do that. I don't know why it didn't do that. I'll do subs there, I guess. Okay. Yeah, Stream Elements is really good. I did switch over from Streamlabs. I've had issues with Streamlabs personally. So, yeah. Why is my camera now? Give me a sec. Now it's glitching. Now it's better. Alright. It looks like we're good. Alright, it looks like we're good now. Alright, we good?
Illusion shattered.
And I must say I'm impressed.
Lady Catching _ just subscribed. Yay!
Yay! Thank you so much for the sub. Yes, I did turn on text to speech because I find that's like a lot of fun when you get messages. However, if we start getting bad messages, then I will turn it off. So use your power carefully. You have the power, you don't abuse it. The emotes are absolutely adorable. Also, if you have a Twitch, make sure to pick up your Genshin bundle. Not the Twitch, I'm sorry. If you have an Amazon Prime account, make sure to pick up your Genshin bundle, because I've missed 2 of them, and that really sucks because they're actually kind of decent. Let's see how this team comp works. Though if this video does go well, I will have to do one. Yeah, there is more than one. Let me see if I can figure out where the link is. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Give me 1 moment. I can see if I can pull up the link. Prime Gamer Loot. Let me see. Give me 1 moment. I can see if I can pull up the link. There's the link. Let's see if you can claim anything. Actually, I'm going to check that while I'm here. Alright, let me put in my code. Nope, not that. Okay, that one's already used. Yeah, I missed a few. But yes, if you have a Amazon Prime, you make sure you get your free loot.
Let's move out.
But yes, if that video does go well, I might do a controversial one and say, why, you should pull for Kokomi.
There is no escape.
Yeah, if you could tell us on Discord, that'd be great. Also, if you are joining us for the first time, we do have a Discord. Please feel free to join our lovely community here on Discord. We do fun stuff, like share pet pics. Lots of pet pics. We are a very loving and accepting community that shares pet pics. Oh, so we are going to actually play next week because we were supposed to play it this week. However, D is ill, so we postponed it to next week. We are going to be checking out Crab Game next week. On Monday. We are going to be checking it out, hopefully. And we are not going to be streaming on next Thursday because that is Thanksgiving here in the States, so I'm going to unfortunately be busy. We might do a stream to make up for that. I'm not sure right now. I'll have to see. Yeah, Ron requested that we play Crab Game, so we are going to check that out. It seems like it's fun. I was gonna do Spiral Abyss and I just ended up doing quality of life stuff in Genshin. Whoops. I can do Spiral Abyss next time I play. Which I'm not sure when that will be. When is the next banner? Next banner is a while still. I really hope that we get a Archon quest soon. I already did a decent amount. Well, no, I did all on stream. Never mind. I was recording a video going over Eula and her pros and cons. So I was actually doing her the domain, and I fought some bosses with her to show how she fights against different bosses, things like that. Some fun facts too about Eula. She is still the only unit that uses the ice cube in Dragon Spine. She's still the only one that does. And I don't know if we're going to be getting any more Mondstadt characters. Oh, Alloy does now too. I have not used her. That was really weird the way that MiHoYo did that, because it came out before for people on the PlayStation and I play on PC. So when she came out, it was already like the hype of her was over, if that makes sense. So I just like literally haven't touched her.
This realm is...
The good thing is she'll rerun soon. Or now with the way that they're doing the banner. But I kind of feel like they might put her on a new standard banner or something, but I'm not 100% on that. So I am going also to chop up my little ranch and put it on YouTube. And hope that I don't get flamed for it. Yeah, Eula's rerun kind of came out of left field. To figure out who I need it. How many days do we still have on this BP? 3. I hope I'm able to get to 50. She's definitely gonna outsell Albedo. But they're just so different units. That it's kind of hard to like compare them, to be honest. But yeah, she's definitely going to outsell Albedo, unfortunately. Oh wait, I have a gift now from her. Let's see. Oh, I have a wish.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Yeah, he is one of their weaker selling units. But they don't do him any favors, to be honest. They just have a habit of making units and then forgetting about them. Or not treating them properly. I could see him buffing it. I think Eater's gonna sell really well. But he's the kind of character that people have been asking for, so it makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, like I looked at her cons to see if I wanted to pull any, and it's just, it's not really worth it. Do I have any? I have 30. Okay. Alright. C2 Albedo. Hopefully you're able to get it. I could see them putting Albedo on a new standard banner, like a new constant standard banner. Because they definitely need to rework that. Okay, I'm going to jump off. I am going in a little early today, but I actually have a ton of stuff to do tonight. So I am going to raid a fellow cosplayer and Genshin Impact streamer, Starlight's Heart. She's super sweet, or they're super sweet. And thank you guys so much for coming. Hope you have a great night. And raid Starlight Arts. There we go. Alright, rating.
Say that you have to, for people who have that in their sign, my hot take for them is maybe, I think some people would say don't lean into it, but I would say lean into it, because you've still got that not explosive, but you've got that fire in you that people will not understand comes from like a stubborn, determined force of will. And I think if you make it will and not anger, then you're actually probably doing better than the rest of us. So that's my hot take on that. Oh my god, hello Cloud! Oh my god, we were raided? Why did my raid not go off? Why did my raid not go off? Wait. Welcome, Raiders. I'm sorry, it didn't go in. Oh my gosh. Clouds of Sand, thank you so much for having me raid. If you guys want to, if you can, I'd love if you guys would just refresh, just because it doesn't count toward the view counters. But thank you so much for the raid. Cloud of Sand is also air with me, and I'm gonna see them. Oh my gosh, at Katsucon. We still need to discuss. I haven't forgot about you. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, thank you, G. Yes, Clouds of Sand is just a sweetheart. Also plays Genshin and gonna be Zhongli on Saturday, Clouds of Sand. Probably Kaya tomorrow. Today. What is time? Oh, Samantha's wine. You know what I mean. Yeah, how was your stream? And as for my good person, Elena, why did I need to hear that? Elena! I read your entire chart. I hope you know. What I said to you at the end of the chart, I didn't forget, and I hope you didn't either. Don't let anyone take your shine. That sounds so fun. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm excited for tomorrow. I was literally going back and forth. You know, like, okay, convention talk for a second. Let's talk about cons. When you first realize you're gonna go to a con, you get really excited. Or at least I do. I get super excited and I'm like, yes, this is what I want to be doing. This is like where I need to be. I'm so excited to pay for my ticket, even if it's like 6 months, a year, sometimes 2 years away because of what happened last year, that panini. But you know, there's something about like as I get closer, I get a bit of dread. I get really nervous. I don't know if you guys do too. I get super nervous because I'm like, what am I gonna wear? Is it gonna be okay? And I know when I get to the convention, I'm gonna be fine. And that anticipation is gonna stop being anxiety and be more excitement. But I have to get over that hurdle. It sounds like fun. Oh, we went over the MiHoYo drama. Which MiHoYo drama? Which one? We could talk about it. I mean, I might have to hide Zhongli from the chat, but I'm just joking. I know I do too. Nintendo for like 13 years, right? Do I really want to talk about this? I can, because we're doing convention talk. I started cosplaying when I was like 11, but then I stopped when I turned like 18 or so. Because the cosplay community wasn't really kind to people. It was very elitist, and I didn't really like the vibe. It made me sad. But it seemed like people were starting to get better at it. So when I joined again about 2 years ago, 18, 3 years ago, it seemed like people were kinder to people who looked like me, or at the very least that there were more communities being created.